The National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Goff now looking to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First carry now for David Montgomery. Quan Martin there on the tackle.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only one on that play.
Here's Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took
under pressure, and they got to him again.
Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
This is taken at the 18. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Daniels. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. He got 29 yards that time. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz, 33 yards.
And the Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. And that flag accepted.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Jonathan Allen, his second sack of the night. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. That's taken on the 25. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Daniels looking to throw. On the move past the 40.
And down right around the 37. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To the air goes Daniels. That is caught.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
De'Ami Brown,
37 yards.
And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. And they'll accept that penalty.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Goff.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Here's Goff. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Here's Jack Fox on to punt.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34.
A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Jamison Crowder from 19 yards away. away.
And the Commanders have moved out in front by 3.
Is good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 40. Now back to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Goff.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daron Payne. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
The coverage finds Jack Campbell.
Now Daniels.
This will be caught by Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 21-0 our score after 1.
And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 3rd and 3.
As they've got it as we resume action.
Here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score.
Jaden Daniels
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Going up the gut, Montgomery.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Now it's Goff.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Lions first down.
Goff now to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
St. Brown in motion right.
Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
In motion goes the tight end. 1st down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now 2nd and 5.
Here's Goff. Well, this is caught by Williams.
Down inside the 10.
And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Lions.
Back to throw. Goff.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. Now Goff. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard.
To throw is Goff.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Dyami Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it's Dyami Brown who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Goff.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Here's Jack Fox now.
In formation for the Lions.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been...
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Throwing now is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Washington.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
To the air goes Daniels.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Daniels looking to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game.
And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack and to stop him short of the first.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. But this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Now this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 40.
He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
This is brought in at the 21. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Daniels. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out. 1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This second.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Goff.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal.
Now it's Goff.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Lions get a bit closer.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Zach Ertz has it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
It's complete to Brown, right side.
2nd down and 3. Here's Daniels.
Man open, here is Crowder. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. On the bootleg, it's Daniels. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown.
Terry McLaurin from 13 yards out.
And the Commanders have got it on cruise control.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And some room to work.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
3rd down and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here's Goff. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Martin.
There he goes, right side.
Still on his feet. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 40. A give. This is Montgomery. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Back to throw, Goff. Going deep for Montgomery.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 6.
Again, it's Robinson.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That's good for the Lions.
Now Goff.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Goff now to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Again, Goff.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Punt, but they get 9 back on the return.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result. This is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
To throw is Daniels.
And that will be incomplete.
Jack Campbell there to make the play defensively.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and Detroit getting set to go now.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
To throw is Goff. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They'll run again here with Robinson.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Daniels.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Robinson.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, it'll be Robinson.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Robinson.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so that you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Goff now looks to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. One last throw here for Goff.
And that one too wide and incomplete. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by